students, and welcome to the Wilkes Colonel's Transition Program. This is a program for parents to better understand what your sons and daughters are going to experience during that first year of school. We think with the information that you have, this is going to help them transition to a better experience. So, in this series of videos, we felt the first and most effective video we could use is to answer those questions that we feel you would have prior to your students arriving on campus. So to do that, joining me is our own mascot, the Colonel. How are you, Colonel? The Colonel is going to be traversing campus today, answering questions with respect to billing information. We know that's always fun. Campus housing, parking issues, health services, and insurance information, among others. So we're just thrilled that you're going to go off and get these all-important questions answered. Are you ready, Colonel? All right, let's do it.
Hi there, how are you? Take that elevator right over there to the second floor. Have a good day.
Hi there, I'm Cindy Green. I'm with IT, and I'm here to help you decide what you're going to need for computer technology for your career at Wilkes. If you know what your major is going to be, it makes it easier, because then you can buy a computer or a tablet that's going to work with your major. If you don't know what your major is, you're going to want to look for something that's more generic. A basic laptop to get you through your first year until you understand what you're going to need. You might be able to get away with an Android tablet or an iPad, depending upon where you think your first year courses are going to be. So those are the types of things to be thinking about after you go home. Is Apple or PC, we don't care. You can use both here. And we have wireless access, and you also have wired access. So please feel free to always send a question to IT if you want to, and we'll help you choose the right device for you.
Hi, Colonel. How you doing? I'm Cheryl Eustace, Financial Coordinator for Student Accounts. How you doing? Have a seat. Okay, you wanted some questions answered on billing, and really the most important thing, the bills will go out the end of July, and they will be due around August 15th. And you have different payment options available. You can enroll in the payment plan. You can have loans in place. And if you have any questions on billing, feel free to call Student Services at 408-2000. You can also enroll in the payment plan online. It's under the Student Service tab. You just click on Installment Payment Plan, and that will divide your balance into 5 monthly installments. That is available at the time you receive your bill. You can enroll at any time after that. I should also mention that the bills are actually not mailed anymore. They're available online. The student will actually receive an email to the Wilkes email address when the bills are available.
Hi, I'm Nita, the Secretary for Health and Wellness Services. Please have a seat. Wilkes is committed to the health and wellness of all of our students, and with that in mind, Wilkes requires all full-time undergraduate students to have student health insurance. This year, we've contracted with a carrier who, it's a new carrier, and the plan has more benefits for the student. The policy covers $3,000 of any accident or injury at 100% in PA. After that, it covers 80% up to $100,000 for that particular accident or injury. It covers inpatient, outpatient, hospital, room and board, emergency room, x-ray, lab, ambulance, and prescription drugs. There's also a $50 charge every time you use this insurance. And if you come through Wilkes Health Services first, and we refer you to wherever you need to go, that $50 is waived. Also with this plan, it has a preventative services plan, part of it. And with that, it covers 100% of any preventative services. And there's also a birth control portion of it, which there's no copays for the birth control. The cost of the policy will be $1,098, and that charge will be put on the student's bill in the fall semester. Now, if you have insurance and you want to waive this policy, there will be a link from the Wilkes website to the insurance company's website starting as of August 1st. So what you'll need to do is go into the Wilkes website. From that link, you'll go right into the insurance carrier's website. And at that time, there'll be a segment of frequently asked questions, and there'll be a brochure there, and it'll go into more detail about what the plan covers. There'll also be a link on their website that will either have you enroll or waive the insurance. You need to do this before September 30th of this year, okay? The charge will automatically be placed on the student's bill, okay? And if they don't waive that before September 30th, there's no refund for that charge. So you really need to go in before September 30th and waive the insurance if you choose to, because again, that charge will not be refunded. Okay, now if you want to enroll in the plan, you'll fill out the enrollment form, and at that time, when you fill that form out, you'll fill in there the address that you want the insurance cards to be sent to. So any address that you put in there, that's where they'll send the insurance cards to. Okay, the insurance carrier has also contacted Wilkes-Barre General Hospital, which is the hospital that we use through our office mostly, and they do accept the insurance. So there really shouldn't be a problem with students using the insurance locally, as long as they come through our office first, and then we use Wilkes-Barre General Hospital for any services that they may require. The claim forms will be on the website, so you'll go into the website. You can go in through Wilkes' website, and then from there you'll go into the insurance link, and then with that link, the insurance claim forms will be on there, and you'll be able to download them onto your computer and print them out and take them with you. And again, you should always come through our office first, so we can have that $50 charge waived. Any questions that you have, there'll be a phone number and a frequently asked question on their website. And also their contact information will be on there, and all of the questions will go through the insurance claims company, not us. So if you have any questions, just go on the website, get the information, and call the insurance company directly, and they'll answer any questions that you may have regarding the insurance plan. And again, if there's a problem with it, you can always stop in our office, and we will help you as much as we can with that. But the way that the insurance plan is set up, they really need to go through the insurance company for any questions that they may have.
Hello, I'm Barbara King. I'm the Associate Dean of Student Affairs. Why don't you have a seat? Do you have questions? Maybe I can help you with those. Well, so your questions are about parking. It's a very common question, and it's something that people ask all the time. We do have parking on campus for a fee, of course, and that is $120 a semester. What you need to do, though, is since you've already filled out your parking permit, parking application at orientation, it'll be on file, and you'll find out sometime, probably the week before school starts, whether or not you've gotten a permit. The permits are issued on the basis of first come, first serve, and sometimes with extenuating circumstances. If you don't get a parking space on campus, you can always park at Ralston Field, which is right across the river, and it's cheaper. It's $40 a semester. Yes, I know that's good. It's $40 a semester, and it's a covered area. It's a parking area that's fenced in. It's got restroom facilities. It's got a guard there all the time, and the shuttle bus runs back and forth to the campus at all points in time. Now, if you have night classes, though, anybody can park on the campus after 4:30 at night. Anybody. So if you have night classes, you don't have to park there. You can come here and park even if you don't have a parking permit. So those are important things to remember. So if you have any more questions about parking, you can call me at any time. And I'm on the second floor of Passon Hall, right across from the Mart Center. And you can also check online under parking and look at the entire parking policy. There are some ins and outs. And please know that when you get if you get a parking permit on campus, it does not mean that you're guaranteed a space. It means that you're able to look for a space. So we can't guarantee it. But otherwise, we're in pretty good shape as far as parking is concerned. Okay? It was nice to meet you.
Hi, my name is Elizabeth Swantek, and I'm the Director of Residence Life. How are you? So now that orientation's over, do you have any questions for me? About housing, where they sleep? Sure. Well, we have 5 suggestions that we have for our students and our parents. So what is the first thing? The first thing we want you to do is in August, you'll receive your placement. At that point in time, we would want you to call the student in which you were chosen to room with or who we placed you with. Perfect. And then at that point in time, that's when you'll start talking about what you'll bring and anything along those lines. We do not suggest that you use social media, though, because that's only a small picture of what the person is. So we really encourage students to call. At that point in time, they can talk about what they're bringing, who's bringing the refrigerator, the microwave, anything along those lines, because you don't want to pack twice, because some of our rooms aren't as big as others. Okay? They need to take the roommate plan very seriously. They'll develop a roommate contract in the beginning of the semester, and just encourage them to understand those. Now, the second thing, expectations of communication is very important. Sometimes parents want you to call every single day, and then sometimes if they miss one day, you're going to be a little frantic because you're used to seeing them come home from school. You know their time frame, you know their hours. So really lay out those expectations so that you know that yes, they'll call you every day, or expect a phone call every other day, just so that that is fully out in the open. Okay. Now the third thing. Just like you have rules and regulations at your house, we also have campus policies. So we would love for you to be familiar with the campus policies. So at that point in time, we can start developing a relationship between the Office of Residence Life and you as a parent. At that point in time, we can have those conversations if you have questions. If there is a conduct violation, then at least you can support us in our decision making, but also support your student in making better educated decisions in the future. The third thing, which is very important, is getting involved. Tell them to go to their hall meetings. Get to know their resident assistant, because the resident assistant they're our eyes and ears within the residence halls. They know what's going on at all times. They should feel comfortable to go and talk to them. It's not very efficient if you're going to call us, and then we have to find your student, ask what's wrong, and then go from there. So it's going to be very important that the student feels comfortable with their RA. And if there are any issues, please don't hesitate to call us. Obviously, the other last and final thing is very important is laundry. Students don't know how to do laundry, right? For the most part, a lot of their parents or guardians, they'll do laundry for them. So just teaching them. It is free on campus, so that's great. They don't have to bring their quarters or anything unless they want snacks for the snack machines. But it is very important that they know how much to put in, not to overload the laundry, the washers, the dryers, and things along those lines. So those would be my top 5 things. So if you have any other questions, just come by and see the Office of Residence Life on the 3rd floor of Passon Hall. It was great seeing you. Have a good day.
Colonel, welcome back. I hope everything went well with all of those trips you made in search of answers to the questions that we thought were most appropriate for families to know before bringing their sons and daughters back to campus. We are going to have another session, and that's going to take place sometime early in the fall. So I hope you're ready to go for that second session, and we look forward to seeing you and also to seeing all the families out there. So rest up for the summer, and we're looking forward to fall 2012.